What's happening, everybody? It's the Pirate Stacker coming at you. We have the most epic fail to share with all of you. This is my review of my NGC submissions, 7 Morgan silver dollars. Let's just dive right in. I'm going to talk and I'm going to chop this box open. I'm picking it up only to save my address, which I rarely do, it seems. But basically, I submitted this, and let me pull out some. I got some fun facts here on my card. I submitted this 22 business days ago, and when I submitted it, they said it would take 23 business days to have this shipped back to me. So they beat expectations, which that's really fast. Basically, I shipped this out. It arrived to them 12/19. They then returned it to me just now, 1/17. And I'm impressed by that. Booyah. We're open. This is what it looks like. I'm going to set it to the side. We're going to pull them out. We're going to look at them. Now, I know what these are. I have not, however, opened this box and looked at any of what's inside. And I can already see one of them, they didn't actually even put in a slab. So that is this will be my first time dealing with that situation. It looks like I have a rolled up sheet here. Let's see what it says real quick. I'm just going to gander at it. Now, I gotta say, NGC in general, great to work with. This just shows a list of what I submitted. Let's show all of you again. And these were common date Morgans. Basically, these were Morgans I bought for 25, 26, 28 bucks. These were the cream of the crop. They were the nicest that I had. So I was like, let's submit them. Let's slab them. Let's make some money, right? Wrong. Now, I do have to say this. The Morgans that I bought at that price point, they were deemed coal Morgan. So in that scenario, any Morgan that actually straight graded that was 25, 26 bucks, that's a win, right? I mean, numbers wise, financially, that was a coal Morgan. You bought it as a coal Morgan, and you know that means that's a busted up Morgan. So they're not saying, hey, this isn't cleaned, this isn't problem free. This is coal. Let's dive right in. We're going to see what they are and how it breaks down and how big of a failure this really was for me. Here we go. Starting off out of the gate, straight grade. 1887, AU 58, boom, that's fantastic. Now, I got to tell you guys, when I submitted this, I did not do a form that said, I think it's a this or that. I was hopeful all of these would get somewhere in the neighborhood of an MS60. That was the hope. An AU 58, I'm not salty at all. It's a straight grade. This actually, according to NGC's website, which I already uploaded these to, it actually is worth 62 bucks. So that's a win, really. Now, technically, well, we'll get into the math in a minute. This is sadly one of the highlights of this box. But it is a nice coin. You know, it is what it is. We're learning. We're learning. There's a big learning curve here. I'm just going to throw that out there. Next up, boom, AU details cleaned. So this is another in the AU family, right? So about uncirculated. This would have been, you know, in the 50s. Cleaned coin, so they don't give it a number. I look at it now and I go, of course it's clean. Look, it's worn down a little bit. I can see the shine. Now, it had some toning on it, which I feel like, you know, that throws you off a little bit because you're kind of like, hey, that's a little cardboard there. You look at it with toning and you go, hey, maybe it's not cleaned, right? But I mean, as I look at this, it's a little extra shiny for the condition of the coin. You know, it is what it is. I can't be mad. Now, here's what does hurt, and I have several of these, so I got to bring it up. I buy this coin, let's say I'm in a good spot, 26 bucks, right? It cost me 31 bucks a coin to grade these. That's the shipping and everything else, the handling fee. 31 bucks a coin is what I'm into this. So say I was at, 31 plus 26, so I'm at 37. I'm at $57 into this. That's my break even. That's no profit. This will probably get unloaded for 40 bucks. I'll probably set it up and put 50 on it or best offer and hope for 40. I mean, that's truthfully the tail of the tape. If any of you are out there and you want some clean coins for 40 bucks, for 40, I'll sell you all 4. I do have a few of them. Actually, I don't have 4. We'll talk later. Let's move on. Next up. Boom. 1896 MS61. That's great. That's a great coin. Again, probably paid 28 bucks for this coin. It is fantastic to get a straight MS61. And truthfully, when I look at these coins, they all look like this to me. I was like, that's a beautiful coin. Why wouldn't it straight grade MS60 or better? And in this case, it actually did. The value of this on their website, 75 bucks. And, this is a beauty. It's a looker. If they would have all been this, we'd have been really happy about this package. Alas, they were not all that. But we're carrying on. We're moving on. Here we go. Boom! 1885 AU53. Not bad. Again, I can't be mad at that. Now, the value on this is $53 according to their site. What I just stated was basically I'm into it $57. This isn't a break even for me, but it's a straight grade coin. I put it up for sale in my case when I do a show. And that's cool, I do like the idea of having different grades to be able to compare coins that I want to send in, I'll get to the end of this here. I got some stuff to say because I have a lot of thoughts on what I'm showing you guys right now. And it is what it is. Sounds like somebody's mowing the lawn next door. Let's carry on. Right now, you're like, Pirate, you're amazing. 3 for 4. That's fantastic. That is fantastic. But the parade starts. We got an 1889 AU details damaged. So another about uncirculated damaged coin. Now, truthfully, I'm looking at this, and with the naked eye, I'm guessing it's that gouge right there in the cheek. I'm guessing. I don't see any obvious rim damage. I really think it's got to be that gouge. Is that nitpicky? Kind of. I'm definitely going to have to look these over closer. Do you see something I don't? When we look at damage, do you think that they're talking about that gouge in the cheek? Because that's what I think they're talking about. And again, I can't be sure. I wish they would list, hey, to you guys out there that are grading coins, tell us what's wrong with it so we can better know what we're sending in. Next up. Boom. This one's a bummer because this one's actually uncirculated details. So this would have been an MS coin, except for it's cleaned. 1921. Now I get it. 1921s are worth the least. But it was a beautiful coin, which was why I sent it. Cleaned. I mean, I'm looking at it now. I see some stuff in the fields right there. I see scratches up here, some abrasions on the front. I mean, once you start looking at stuff, and I've been talking about this, you know, up to this point, I'd looked through like 40, 50 coins, 40, 50 Morgans, and I was like, oh, that's the best one. It's shiny, it's this, it's that. Now I've looked at a couple hundred coins, and some things start to be very obvious to you. And I'm sure that once I've looked at a couple thousand Morgans, I'm going to be like, oh, yeah, duh. Of course it's clean. Look at that. Look at this. Look at these things. So it's definitely a learning curve. That is a bummer to see another one, and more so because it would have been an MS. You know, it's a beautiful coin. It's unfortunate. Now, this last one's interesting, and I didn't know what it was, so let's take a look and learn together, because they didn't slab it, which is a thing. This got altered surface, not encapsulated. And I'm intrigued by that. So it won't let me register it. They don't slab it because it's altered. Let's take a look at this coin and see. Altered surface. Now, initially, when I looked at this coin initially, I was like, look how clean it is of scratches. And when it says altered surface, I first thought, you know, did somebody tool this thing? Did somebody try and fix something? But as I look at it now and I see how dull this is, somebody dipped it in something to clean this. And to me, it's very apparent at this point that I had no business sending this in. I mean, you can see that haze. There is no luster. The detail's good, but clearly this has been put into a substance of some kind. If any of you know what I'm looking at here, tell me below, because I don't know. Now, what I can say about this, again, I bought these in a coal pile. 25, 26, 28 bucks, each one of them. And truthfully, even this coin now, to me, this is a $30, $32 Morgan, right? I mean, even knowing that it's a $30 or $32 Morgan, I honestly believe that people shouldn't call me in the middle of my videos. Man, totally interrupted. So where I was going with that, I honestly believe I could sell these for a $5 or $6 profit had I not sent them in, whereas now I'm making a loss. How much of a loss, you say? Well, let's go over some numbers, because I've got them. All right, so as I look at this, 75, 62, 53, if I do 40 bucks a pop, and that's not even going to be correct because I only ended up with 3 slabbed. I was thinking I had the 4 slab. So 10 bucks left, 30 bucks for that guy. That put me at 340. 340 is what I think I could sell this for. And again, these numbers were right off of NGC's app for the slab that I put in. So full retail, right? So if we look over here, my total cost on these raw was $216. Oh, no, was $182. I averaged them at 26 bucks a pop. My total shipping and submission cost was $216. So $398 was my total expense to get this mess that you see right here in front of you. $398. 340, 398. And this 340 is once I sell them, if I sell them, you know, this is a struggle. Really, I think here, all in all, I look at it and I lost probably 80 or 90 bucks. I could have profited like 30 and not sent them in, or I could lose 80 or 90 by sending them in. Well, Pirate does it Pirate's way, and I chose to lose 80 or 90 because that's what I do. Look, I don't know until I get into it and try it. Let me say some good things here. This, they quoted 23 days it would take, business days. I got it from the time they checked it in to now, 22 business days. I applaud you. Cheers to you guys, NGC. That was really fast. That's a great turnaround time. Basically checked in 12:19, checked back into me 1:17. Phenomenal job. I submitted to PCGS in November. I still have levels to go before I get encapsulated and sent back. Mid-November, guys. I sent this mid-December and it's already back. So I like that. NGC, well done. For me, this represents the cost of admission, right? I learn. I make mistakes and I learn. You know, out of 7 coins, 4 of them are bunk. That's bad. You know, my Annex, my ICG, both of those were 5 out of 10 each. And that was bad. This is worse because these were actually coins I had value in had I not sent them in. There's a bright spot, obviously. Great coin, $75. Guess what? This is literally, well, there's 2 of them. This one at 62. These 2 coins are the only ones that technically are profitable. This one, like $5 profit. This one would see like $20 profit. And again, that's once I set up at a show, once I sell them off. You know, the slabs are gorgeous. Love them. They look great. They look phenomenal. But 2 winners out of 7, guess what, buddy? You're a great big loser. It's just the way it is. So I live and I learn. That's the cost of admission. I keep making videos. I keep making content. I keep looking at coins. Look. I'm a bit of an impetuous pirate. I get excited. I want to do it now. Really, I should never have even sent anything to grade. I should still be staring at my coins and I'd be like, hey, guess what? That's clearly cleaned, pirate. Don't send that, you idiot. That's what I should have done. If my life was full of me doing what I should have done, I wouldn't be here today, my friends. Thank you all for watching. Please subscribe and like. You like my content? Tell me about it below. You think I'm an idiot? Tell me about that too. We're bringing it to you. The hits keep coming. This is my epic fail. Thank you for watching. Pirate out. Arg.